Hello, in this video we'll show you how NeuShield Data Sentinel can protect you from the SamSam ransomware. On this computer we have several different files in the Documents folder. Let's see what happens when we run SamSam on a NeuShield protected system. SamSam is a malicious program that was used in some recent targeted attacks, notably the City of Atlanta ransomware attacks. SamSam will attempt to hijack your documents, pictures, and files by encrypting them with DoD-level encryption. In order to access your files again, you need to pay a ransom, typically using Bitcoin. The cost of the ransom varies, but we see the attackers of SamSam charging tens of thousands of dollars for the ransom. We are using an updated version of SamSam that is not detected by antivirus or anti-malware programs. This simulates the increasingly common scenario today where newer versions of malware are fully undetectable, and it can take time for antivirus vendors to release updates to detect them. However, for ransomware it can be disastrous if you don't detect it right away, because it will generally start encrypting files as soon as it's installed. Even if antivirus can detect and remove the ransomware later, it may be too late because by that point the damage to important files may have already been done. Since SamSam takes around 20 minutes to encrypt the files, I sped up the video. Once it has completed, the encrypted files are renamed with an encrypted RSA extension added to them. This causes the files to display as a blank icon. Also, there is a new file added to each encrypted folder called help-decrypt-your-files.txt. This file needs to be opened with WordPad and does not display properly if opened from Notepad, which makes us suspect that SamSam was likely created on a non-Windows operating system. At this point, the original documents cannot be opened. A public encryption key and other information has been added to the beginning of each encrypted file. Now let's try and revert these files using NeuShield. We'll right-click on the Documents folder, select NeuShield, and then Revert Changes. When the Revert Changes dialog comes up, we can select the Lockdown option to prevent SamSam from encrypting these files again for 15 minutes, and then we'll click Revert. The files are restored immediately to how they were before the ransomware attack. You can check out NeuShield Data Sentinel at www.neushield.com. Thanks for watching.